I'm Pug, and I want to say that we need to talk. Community world owners and community world builders right now have been getting into featured and popular, and the map isn't even finished. Now, we know that Only Up has gone into featured, which, yes, it literally has, Only Up has 1 billion visits already. But other community worlds have a bunch of visits, and, like, they're not even finished. And, like, they still get unpopular and featured. So, let's get into the video, because I already know there are a lot of people that love making community worlds. Some people enjoy community world building. And some people do it for fun. Some people do it for fun so they can make some community worlds that they and their friends can do. But some people, they try to get unpopular or featured. But there's a lot of community worlds, mostly Only Ups and run maps, that are not finished, and they still get into community worlds. Not to mention that if Only Up maps click and make themselves a horror tab, so then they can be in an earlier tab, just like some Only Ups do. Like my map, mine is, I don't know, I put it at the PvP or unique, which are really far in to the thing, to the selection bar. So as you see, we all might know about the community world update that was released. Let me just die real quick. As you see right here, yes, unique. See, you can change the tab. You might not see the board, but you can change the tab right here. No tag, horror, parkour, PvP, hangout, minigames, puzzles. But there is one, or unique, which isn't here anymore, I guess. But there are multiple other things that community worlds do, like mostly just gather people in it. But this is probably one of the worst problems. A featured tab and popular tab pick community worlds that have a lot of visits, but now because of the Discord little thing, which I did do to make my map popular as I'm playing it right now, but they when you use the tab, you go in and then you can click a random game mode. Most people usually click like PvP or parkour, because those are the main maps that people build. But now, if you go on the random scroll tab, a random community world with that link will randomly appear, and then you can see it, just like right there. And then it's just so weird, because if you join a community world, you're expected to see something cool or something fun, maybe even like something very annoying. But most community worlds now have like the laziest staff members. Most of these community worlds are usually just community worlds that put themselves as Only Up or the player's name and then something after that. But if you go on the popular tab, you will also see a bunch of not even finished community worlds like Only Ups. And don't get me started on the feature tab. Every single day, there obviously is a new feature. But why can't they pick good features? Why can't the Trasky and why can't the friggin' feature tab actually have finished maps? Probably because the people that get on these spots are people that did the Discord. Did a little Discord challenge where basically you had to go inside of a Discord tab, talk about your map inside of the Yeeps Discord, and they would talk about the map, and it would make it way easier to get on different areas like the featured or popular tab. Which my map, just to let you know, has not gotten a single person inside of this map after so long of waiting. We used to get so many visits, but I guess Only Ups and run maps are probably the most popular maps. But some Only Up maps aren't even finished, so you're just playing it to get rage baited after you beat the first level, which is the most annoying part about Only Ups and run maps. They're never finished. But let's get to the main part of why I'm making this video. Why are community world creators so lazy? Well, you're already thinking, oh, it's probably because they don't have the types of blocks that other community worlds have. Well, I can tell you that most community worlds in the unfinished tab have a lot of the useful things that you might want to use for a normal community, like dispensers, joint teams, and others. And what if they have to copy and paste them? Well, they can copy and paste them as much as they want. They all It always happens, and I don't know why community worlds still have this problem of having probably one of the worst like people to build maps. And don't get me started on the staff members. People only want staff just to grief and kick people. That's the main point of why people want it. Or some people, maybe on the ups, they want to use grapplers and swing around the map, just like I'm doing right now. But yes, that might be another thing. But mostly, some people just want to kick people and be like, I am staff trolling in a community world. But the thing is, you have to have a staff in a popular community world, like Item Up or Only Up, which not a lot of people have staff in. Well, a lot do, mostly YouTubers and stuff. But most people, normal players, get staff on community worlds and they don't even know it. Mostly community worlds made by their friends, and they don't even. And then right when you join it, there's nothing built. That's why community world builders are just getting really, really bored of making community worlds. And they know, and I don't know if you guys know this, but they can just instantly get into featured without doing anything. And then they'll just get a bunch of buck coins by building like a random map. Maybe like copying an OG map and saying only OG maps, hide and seek. Maybe like OG map. There's probably a community world that has that. Let me check. Ah! I couldn't find OG map, but this is what I'm talking about. Look at one of these featured maps. Look, not even finished. And what is his name? Like, what? That's the name of the map? And if you go over here, sorry for lags, but the community is 7 up. And they still get on featured. I don't get mine. I don't. And one of my examples before I end the video is one of my maps called Bam the One, which, by the way, has 3 days. If you want to donate to it, you can. You're our staff. But this was supposed to be just a trolling map. People thought of it as a very annoying map. I have a failed video on this, so if you guys want me to make an actual video on this, then please tell me. So, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Lazy maps, the creation. Stupid, unfinished maps inside of popular and featured. And very annoying and very griefing, or like, I don't know if that's a word, like griefful maps or whatever. Like, most people know what I'm saying, like a lot of griefers in one map. But yeah. So the way to get out of here. But yeah, that is why community worlds are really lazy now. Bye!